first episode of Logistically Speaking Season 2, where I will discuss about industry trends, policy impact and examine how all this affect the future of logistics sector. Today, I will be discussing about canals, a topic that took prominence early this year due to the blockage of the Suez Canal. Since this incident impacted global trade, it was a subject of headlines and memes for months. While we all know about Suez Canal and the Panama Canal, which connect Atlantic, the Pacific and the Indian Ocean, in this episode I will be discussing the lesser known canal projects that are slated for the future. Canals are artificial waterways with low speed flowing water made using a series of dams and locks that form as a reservoir. When they connect water bodies or oceans, they aid navigation and become pathways that allow the movement of merchant ships around the world. Navigation canal may be constructed for several reasons, like number 1, to create a shortcut and reduce transit time. Number 2, to create a navigable shipping link between two landlocked seas or lake. And number 3, to provide inland cities with a direct shipping link to the sea. While the Suez Canal and Panama Canals are the main shipping channels or shipping canals, there are 5 proposed canals that you should be knowing about it. And these are Canal, Nicaragua Canal, Eurasia Canal, Caspian Sea Mega Canal and Untitled Canal. Let me start with the Canal. The Canal, proposed in the year 2005, will connect the Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea by carving a 50-kilometer channel. 102 km long, 400 meter wide and 25 meter deep. This channel would allow ships to bypass the Strait of Malacca and shorten the distance between China, Japan and the Far East to India, Africa and Europe by 1200 kilometers. Effectively, the distance between Shanghai and India would be reduced by 20% and Japan would be closer to the Middle East by 9%. However, this project has been delayed due to environmental challenges and the steep cost of $28 billion. That said, the government of Thailand has announced that construction is expected to commence soon. The Nicaragua Mega Canal was first proposed during early colonial era. However, it was abandoned by the US after they bought French interest in the Panama Canal as an alternate route. The project saw some initial movement in 2014 when Russia showed interest but was later handed over to Hong Kong-based HKND headed by Mr. Wang Jing. The proposed execution would carve through Central America a channel that was 273 km long, up to 520 meter wide and up to 28 meter deep, connecting the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean at a cost of $50 billion. The Nicaragua Grand Canal would allow larger ships to transit between the two oceans and help reduce congestion in the Panama Canal. Though the Nicaraguan government is still keen on this project, it is stalled due to the financial setback faced by HKND promoter Mr. Wang. Next one on the list is Eurasia Canal. Eurasia Canal is a proposed 700 km canal connecting the Black Sea to the Caspian Sea. The USSR started the 3-phase construction of this canal in 1932, but work was halted during the Second World War. The initial plan for this canal couldn't be revived in the later years, even though there was an interest in 2007 to complete this canal with an investment of $6 billion over 10 years. However, the first phase, which was constructed before Second World War, remains functional and is better known as Volga-Don Canal. The Caspian Sea is the world's largest inland body of water. The Caspian Sea Mega Canal project was originally initiated during the Ottoman Empire and promoted by Russia during the later years. This proposed canal will connect the Persian Gulf and the Caspian Sea, benefiting Russia in the trade with Iran, India and South Asia. And moreover, this can become a gateway to Europe and reduce the importance of the Suez Canal. Once completed, this canal would be over 1400 kilometers in length and require more than 50 giant logs to traverse a mountain range up to 1600 meter high. Iran, who is one of the major beneficiaries of this canal, is waiting for Russia to initiate this project. Will this remain a distant dream for Russia and Iran? Only time will tell. Eilat Canal, the last one on the list, was planned to connect Mediterranean Sea with the Gulf of Aqaba through Israel. Declassified documents mention that a canal from Eilat was planned by the US along with Israel in 1963. This 300-kilometer canal project was shelved later due to political non-feasibility. Currently, the canal project has given way to rail projects that connect from the ports of Eilat and Haifa, and oil pipeline connecting GCC countries with Europe through Ashdod. First movement of cargo is something the global trade demands now. Reviving and focusing on these alternate canal projects would be a prudent strategy to improve logistical efficiency. Since this impacts global trade, hopefully this canal project will become a reality in the near future. Well, hope this first episode of Logistically Speaking Season 2 was informative to you. I look forward to your feedback and questions. Thank you very much and see you next week.